YouTube, welcome back to a little bit more Hearts of Iron 4 Red Dusk as Soviet Union. Let's continue on from last left off. So, currently we have defeated the Polish in a little war. And Germany was not very happy with that, so the military is now couped the government. They are now a military dictatorship. How long will that last? Maybe forever. I'm not too sure, but we're stationing some more troops to kind of lessen the fear of a German invasion to Poland. But we'll see. Aside from that, we're preparing another invasion into good old-fashioned Hungary. Which will be done, hopefully, by, like, June-ish. We've got armed rebel groups, then we have to invade. Why are you 35 days? The other ones were 7, weren't they? Either way. We would like to, we're going to invade Hungary. And we also still need to have the Bulgarians be a little bit more friendly with us, which I haven't really been doing too much of. So spend some points to try to get some KGB influence into Bulgaria. Because we need them to be at 30? 35? Yeah. And they'll get another plus 15 once you are finished. So that allows us to then, do the influence. Luckily, Bulgaria is just going to join our faction willingly. They are not going to have to be invaded, which is nice. Unassigned divisions. Okay, you are going to start up a brand new army. And you are also going to be on the German border because, again, I don't trust the Germans for even a second. They have a lot of troops, huh? Hi, Germany. 2,000 to 4,000 planes. Again, we have 14,000. America is really our next contender for air superiority, but mass student protests in Germany. Following the unexpected move by the WWII seizing power and opposing the chancellor, there have been mass protests in all major German cities. It began with student organization Berlin and Hamburg announcing demonstrations, soon followed by labor unions and other public institutions. They demand the immediate dismissal of the military government and release of prisoners taken during the protest. In an effort to calm the people, the spokesperson for the WWII has promised that the military regime will only be temporary and that the civil government will turn once the storm is over. Other NATO countries view the development with worries, fearing that either the protests or the military coups might spread to their own countries. Well, we'll isolate you. What if they have their own socialist revolution? I mean, that could be... We don't have enough support in Hungary to go further in this tree. God dang it. Okay. Hungary. Isolate the economy, please and thank you. Okay, well, we're waiting on that then. Yeah, we could do some foreign policy stuff. People were saying that we probably want to do the independent markets. I kind of agree with you there. Could give some support to the Egyptians. Could start doing some relations into the Holy Land. Or we can start making some, It's just for international markets, though. It's honestly, like, not that, it's not that incredible. We could do a security union for 10% stability, but again, we're already at 100%. It's not necessary. So let's just do some more, well, let's start some more, economy stuff here. I think that seems fairly reasonable. And what is this? So it's going to modify limited liberalization by consumer goods. The ability is going to go down. We're going to get some more construction speed for civilian economy, which, I mean, it's fine. And, yeah, let's spend, like, 1 point into Egypt just to see what this even does. My guess is that it doesn't really do anything at all. Like, we press the button, and it's like, yay, you've pressed the button. And we have 38 days. We'll see how that goes. Okay, this is the exact same event. So they've doubled the student protest. What happened to Gorbachev? He is, I think, that's like living in a villa somewhere. Kind of like away from government. So they once again have gone back. So now the SPD is in charge of Germany. So did the military coup dissolve? Did they give it back to the civilian government? Potentially, yes. Can we take you? Yes, let's arm some rebel groups in Hungary. Okay, in 23 days, we can see if anything's changed regarding Egypt. My guess is the answer is no, that nothing has changed. But we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, he's released. He's just kind of hanging out somewhere. He's just living his life. You don't need to worry about him too much, I would say. At least not right now. And we're still waiting for some more points. Just again, I want to just get reform progress at least moving in the right direction. Like, it's slow. It's slowly getting there. But it does take a long time. Yugoslavia's declared war on Bulgaria. Well, that makes my life a little bit trickier, for sure. Because, like, again, I wanted Bulgaria in my sphere. And yet, you have betrayed me. Okay, let's trade with Thailand, then. To get some rubber. Oh, I know factories. Oh, because we're doing the limited liberalization, we don't have any we don't have any factories to trade. Okay, we have to get rid of that sooner rather than later. We're gonna how did the Soviet Union react to the invention of the internet? We're gonna make like Newgrounds but better. We're gonna have like Soviet Newgrounds, the newer grounds, honestly. We're gonna have like I don't even try and think of anything from Newgrounds. There's like the awesome series from Ego Raptor. I remember that. Think Yugoslavia can still join your faction? I mean, that'd be nice. Because I mean, I literally won the war for them, so I'd be happy if they would do that for me. Okay, let's try to increase reforms again. Okay, so something does change. Now that we've done it once, we can do it a second time. Now Egypt will become a little bit more powerful again. Okay, so we can wait a little bit on this because again we need to save our political power for trying to calm down the hardliners. I wish we could have just shot them all, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So Bulgaria is definitely dead. So what does that do with the Bulgarian events then? Does it like bypass so they don't exist? Or is it still think Bulgaria exists? Will we just declare war on Yugoslavia? I'm not even too sure. Or will we coup Yugoslavia? I don't know. Well, we'll find out. We will find out. I honestly feel really bad for Hungary. Like they don't deserve this. They don't deserve how much of a fucking ass kicking we're about to give them, man. But Viktor Orban, we gotta get him out of there, man. We gotta get him out. Okay, so now we can press U. Fantastic. Look at that. We're only at negative 0.75% monthly. That's so much better than where we've been in the past. Remember when we started off and we were like positive by like 0.25? Like it wasn't even crazy, but we were actually gaining points. Man, those were the days. Those were the days. I remember when we were gaining points instead of losing them all the time. I look back at it with longing. Get these guys going. Fantastic. Okay, how long do you think this war is going? Do you think it's even going to last till the end of August? Or I don't think so. I think they will get crushed. We have to call in Romania and Slovakia, of course. But they're just going to die. We have to call you in, and we got to call you in as well. And a Soviet invasion of Hungary. In another drastic turn of events in Eastern Europe, the Republic of Hungary has reported a series of attacks and bombardments by Soviet soldiers and planes, and what is now widely believed to be an all-out invasion of Hungary. The USSR has claimed responsibility for the attack, calling it a special military operation in the small nation, claiming to liberate the nation from Nazi influences, though many international observers see these as claims as fraudulent. Already many Hungarian cities lie in ruin from Soviet airstrikes and bombings. Aid has been agreed upon and sent to Hungary as part of an agreement package by a majority of NATO and EU members, helping to brace the Hungarian government for the worst stage of the war. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's over. Like, it's so... It's look, man. We're going to be in Budapest in, like, a day. Like, come on. Like, what did you think was going to happen? You know, like... You were obviously fucked from the beginning. We're not even going to put the points into Bulgaria right now because I don't even know what it's going to do. So let's keep on doing our liberalization. Or what is this one? The limited liberalization. Hey, we're going to get our consumer goods back, though, so that's nice. Look, does it say in here? When did we invade? August 13th. Okay, it was 5 days. Hungary, you know, you did better than expected. I'll give you that. So let's station all of these troops probably on the border with Yugoslavia right now, to be honest. We'll send like one to border the Czechs. But again, like, Bulgaria is dead. There's no coming back from Bulgaria. It's never been more over. But Yugoslavia, you know, if we can get you to be on side, you know, I would be happy about that. Because again, they should. You know, we literally saved them. So they do owe us. They do owe us. Oh, I didn't do this right. I want delete your orders. I want a field marshal order here. Yes, to get all those troops to where they need to be. Bulgaria now Yugoslavia's declared war on Albania. Albanian authorities have reported armed clashes along the border with Yugoslavia, with armored columns crossing the small nation. What seems to be a total invasion of Albania. These concerns have been confirmed with recent announcements from the Yugoslav government. With the Tito's government, hey, look, they're even taking a special military operation as well. Like father, like son. So goodbye to Albania. I can't imagine you're going to last too long here. So what happens with Bulgaria then? Like, they don't exist. Has completed focus. I mean, I guess we can still do the points, even though they're not there anymore. What happened? I wonder what happens. I mean, probably nothing because the tag isn't existing, but it would be funny if it like recreates Bulgaria and just gives it to me. That would be nice. It is an extremely long Yugoslavia. You're not wrong about that. Probably one of the longest Yugoslavias you could possibly have. You can put Enver Hoxha's wife in charge of Albania. Is she not dead? Like, didn't Enver Hoxha die in the 70s? How is she still alive? I mean, I will say Albania is doing significantly better than I would expect. So I'll give them that much. I mean, I know it's like a mountainous country and stuff, but you go, little Albania. You make everybody proud. I'm gonna put another point investment into Egypt to see what it does. She died in 2020. What the hell? Was she like way younger than him? Like, what was he like 16? She was like 25 or something. It's the only thing that makes sense. Anything else we can do here? I mean, there's no reason to increase influence in all these countries that we've already annexed. So we're not going to worry too much about that right now. We can also drag your front line out just a little bit more. Just make sure we cover the entire front. He died in the 80s. She lives to be 99? Holy. That's crazy. I could have sworn he died like 1974 or something, but maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Maybe I'm thinking of Tito, actually. Did he die like 1974? Either way, Albania is going to collapse in just a second. And then, like, again, like, Yugoslavia, like, me and you can be friends. Can I, like, we can improve relations. But again, that's going to cost me political power, which I honestly, like, can't really afford to lose right now. How many troops are we at? 5.7% over militarization. And that's because of the aircraft, huh? About to throw the Air Force. We could. I mean, we actually have a ton of bombers. Okay. So let's cut down a little bit here. Again, when we get rid of the planes, we're not actually like disbanding them. Of course, we're just they just get put back into storage, which is fine. It's like not a big deal at all. Wait for this to update. I think there was a Soviet focus at the bottom of the tree you're looking at. Like, I know that there's this one down here. But it looks like this gets us cooed. I don't know if I'm, like, reading it wrong. I mean, we'll take it when we can. But it's going to take us at least a little while to get down there. ANC has won the first Andean elections. Not a surprise at all. Oh, the Yugoslavian tree. Okay, okay. Again, you are in my sphere, right? Like, 'cause we did win the war for you, so I'm happy to see that. And the bottom of the Yugoslavian tree. Crush Bulgaria. Negotiable Bulgaria. Balkan superpower. That's after they kill you. And so this only happens if we are... If you're in the Soviet Union faction, that hand it over for free. Okay. I don't know, the Americans are just kind of chilling. I think they had like their own issues to deal with. You know, with Al Gore over here. See how they was. I mean, I guess they had their election. They must have. Must have the 2004 election, which presumably. You know, actually, let's separate these guys out a little bit because let's put you under a new field marshal. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. We can like separate the troops we have in Asia, just to make this a little bit cleaner. Put you into a new theater. And where are we going to assign these 12 troops? I mean, I guess we can put them on the border with Austria. I mean, that sounds reasonable. That was the Boris Yeltsin. I think he dies in a 1991 coup. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember because like, at this point it has been like two weeks, 2.5 weeks since we did the first stream. Okay, so you're done. You're mostly done. So, I mean, we have the military tree, which honestly I couldn't care less about. New strategies. I mean, I guess we get some bonuses, which is nice, but honestly, I don't care that much. So, you know, let's just have some more support for Egypt. We give them another investment. But I don't know if that does anything in, like, the long run. Like, if we invest in the Egyptians enough, they'll eventually, like, be our friend or something, but... We'll see. Who's leading the Philippines? Yeah, sure, why not? Currently in the Philippines, it is Gloria Machiapagal Arroyo, who's currently in the Liberals. Okay. We'll see how that goes for them. Again, I don't think the Philippines really are going to do anything in any way, shape, or form. That's okay. So, Yugoslavia. Once you've killed Albania... You should be my friends. Enemies on all sides. The uprising has happened. Oh god, Arroyo. I don't know anything about Filipino politics. Start a new war over Trieste. The Balkan superpower. Add another wave of separatism. Just constantly. I don't think... It even has like Romania in there as well. I don't see a Yugoslavia owning Romania, but we'll see. 2007 support equipment. Yeah, sure. Night vision. Sounds great. Sounds great. So Yugoslavia, have you already done a border conflict with Trieste? I can't imagine getting into a border conflict with a NATO nation would be like the smartest thing you could possibly do, but I guess we'll see. Look at this. We're at -0.5. Only 3 more times we have to do this, and then we're actually going to be gaining points. Now, 0.25, it would take 400 months, which is like, what is that? Like 33 years, I think. But we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. It might just take a super, super, super long time, but we will get there. Are there any other wars? Like right now. I mean, again, there's obviously the Yugoslavian war against Albania. No, that's actually the only war right now. It's just this little offensive push here. But I will say, at least right now, if you're watching YouTube, it's gonna be a good time for us to end this episode. So you can enjoy with a thumbs up. Not doing it, always thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.